It's been a long time coming. It's finally here. We've been working on this for such a long time, for a very long time. Not 2021, not 2020, not 2019, but 2018. We started working on this collection since 2018, guys. Can you imagine that? It's been a long time, a very long time coming. We named the collection the Lady Collection because 1, I'm called Lady, and 2, I'm a lady, and 3, you are a lady as well. So we named the collection the Lady Collection. This is called the Lady Palette, and these are the Lady Pigments. The eyeshadow palette is made of 15 shades in here. Yes, 15 shades. And I went for a nude look because I like my neutrals. So it needed to be nude, clean, minimal. Yeah. Here are the shades. This is how the palette looks like. It comes in this nude package with a rose gold writing, just like this. It's so pretty, so pretty. It has my logo here, and it has Evita's logo as well. And once you turn the back, it has my message, a message I have for you guys at the back. And these are the pigments. Yeah, these are the pigments. They also have my logo and Evita's logo. And these are the shades. These are the shades. And at the back, we have the names at the back. So that is it for the collection. And last but not the least, the candle, which is part of the PR box. Yes, I'm very excited to share the collection with you. So let's talk about the palette. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow. I'm super over the moon. I was going to say excited. Over the moon about this collection. Where do I even begin? Oh, don't do this. No crying, even though it's tears of joy. We are going to do this without crying. Okay, let's restart. Okay. Let's not restart, let's just continue. So guys, I'm excited. As you can see, Like, I actually have a collection, a makeup collection. Who would have thought, who would have dreamt? This whole makeup journey, if you've been here with me, you know, started off as like a fun thing, like something I was just doing when I was working. And I actually have a palette to call my own, pigments to call my own, with the name Jes Iscah on it. Like, God is good. God is good. And guys, I wouldn't be able to have done this without obviously Evita Joseph. I'm very grateful that she chose me to be the first person to collaborate with on such a project. I was very excited when she told me about it. I was like, what? Let's go. Let's do this. I said, It's been a journey, it's been a long ride, and we put in so much effort trying to put together the perfect palette for you guys, because I wanted to come out with a collection that I will use on a regular and that I know a lot of people will use on a daily basis. Not just a makeup artist or a makeup junkie or a makeup freak who knows what they are doing, but for the everyday woman who can just pick the palette and then use 2 colors or just 1 color and be on the move, especially for my workers and just an everyday woman. I needed to make sure that the colors we chose in the palette was just right. A palette that I could pick up and then I could put in my bag, and then I'm on the move and I don't need any other palette. And obviously we needed to add pigments to it. Like Evita Joseph, the Evita Joseph brand is known for pigments, and their pigments are like off the charts. And this is a Ghanaian brand, this is an African brand, and for this to happen in a time like this, I can't be thankful enough to God first and foremost for even dropping that idea into Evita's mind that, yo, Evita, go do something with Jessica. I'm very grateful to God for that. It's been amazing working with her and the team, everybody that was on board, Annette. It's been amazing. Like, there were some of the like shades that they made some of the decisions, because like obviously I trust their judgment and they trust my judgment, and it's good to work together. 2 heads are better than 1, so we work together and put this together for you. So this is how the palette looks like. I definitely needed the writing to be in rose gold, in a gold foil, because it just screams elegance, it just screams classiness. Like, is that even a word? Classiness, elegance. Yeah, and at the back of the palette I have a little message there for you guys. Let me just quickly read that before we open the palette. So when you get your palette, right at the back it says grab your teacups because this is flowing with milk and honey. I'm so excited to finally show you the shades in the Lady palette and pigments. I hope you love this collection as much as I do. Creating this collection has truly been a dream come true, and signifies that nothing is impossible. Nothing truly is impossible, guys. I wanted a range of neutral and glam colors that could easily be used by everyone. Let the lady in you switch up from simple everyday looks to subtle glam. I can't wait to see the looks you create. And don't forget to use the hashtag JESISCAHXEVITAJOSEPH with my signature, and then in the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm turning into Kim right now. I'm just very grateful. Oh God. I really need a tissue. Like I didn't want to do this. I don't know what's going on with me. I think I need a break. I need a break. I'll be back. I'm done crying. I'm done crying now. I'm not going to cry again. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. There's a story behind this Bible verse. I wanted a Bible verse at the back of the palette, and I felt like this verse really spoke to me, and it just meant everything. Like, it was the perfect Bible verse for the palette. And after I was done, I told my mom what I had, the message I had put behind the palette, and told her what the verse I chose was. And she was like, that was her confirmation. You know, when you're doing confirmation, you have to choose a Bible verse and recite it in front of everyone. That was the exact Bible verse she chose, and it's always been with her, like Matthew 5:16. So it's just so strange that years after she's given birth, and then I've done this palette and I've put the same Bible verse at the back of it, even not knowing what had happened with her. When you open the palette, you have a mirror. Of course, I needed to add a mirror in there because I wanted you to be able to just take the palette with you on the go, and when you use this palette, you don't have to go and look for a mirror and hold the mirror and hold the palette as well. On top here, it says the lady palette, and then down here has Evita's logo here. And then there's this cover just to protect the eyeshadows from smearing on the mirror. So once you take it off, here are the shades of the palette. They're like the perfect shade that you need. So you can move from simple day looks to subtle glam to intense glam if you choose. So let's just talk about the names. So this first shade here is called Hot Tea. And hot tea because your girl loves tea. Like, if you know me, you know I love tea. So as we have the lady palette, we definitely need some tea in there. So hot tea. And then the next one is Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey actually represents success. As the Bible says, the land will be flowing with milk and honey. I put milk and honey to serve as affirmation, basically. So milk and honey is here to serve as an affirmation that your land, everything you do will be flowing with milk and honey. It will succeed. Everything you touch will be great. It will succeed. And also milk and honey, because we need milk and honey in our tea, ladies. We do need it. And then this one here is called December. December because obviously I was born in December. So this is to all the December borns, all my Sagittarius ladies and men. The next one, this shade, is Milady. Milady. Obviously I needed to put my name there, lady, and also just as a way of calling someone Milady. Hello, Milady. Lady is like a rose gold shade, not silver, but a rose gold. The next one is Iscah, which is a gold. I chose Iscah for this particular gold because I'm Ashanti. I'm from the Ashanti region, and also my younger sister is called Iscah. And with Sika, like as in with Ashanti region, we are known for gold. So this gold represents the Ashanti culture, and also my sister, she being called Sika, and I thought it was the perfect name for the gold shade. And the shade underneath it is called Truth, because it's called Truth because it's a brown. It's a true brown. It's not too cool and it's not too warm. The third row, the one on top, this one here, is called Yes Please, because as a lady, when you speak, you have to say please and yes to everything. Yes, no, no. Yes, yes, please. And once you use it and you see the pigment, yes, please. And the next one in the middle, the next one here, this one is a date. That date is actually a very special date because my brother's first son, only son, was born on the 9th of September, and my partner, my boyfriend, also is born on the 9th of September. And I thought that is so special for both of them to have the same date of birth. I needed to put that in the palette. The next one here, this one here, is called Just Great. Instead of saying just great, which is like normal, why don't we just jazz it up a little and call it Just Great. Once you use it, Just Great. And the one on top is called JOA. JOA represents family. It represents sisterhood, family, everything, because my family, my immediate family, we are all J's. I'm Jessica, there's Joan, there's Joey, there's Jessie, there's Jacqueline, there's Josephine, my dad is Joe. So I didn't want to choose one person's name and leave out another. So I thought JOA, J for everyone else, and Owusu-Ansah, OA, Owusu-Ansah. And I thought I should put the initials there to represent family. Family means a lot to me. So yes, family. The next one is a dark brown shade. This one here is a dark brown shade, and the name is K. K representing my mom. My mom is called Kwachwa Aye. So and everyone knows her as K, and I needed to name one of the shades after her because my mom has been through so much and my mom has done so much for us. She still does. So I definitely needed to name one of the shades after her, and what better shade to name it after her than a shade that I know most people will be using, the dark brown shade. So that is K. And this green is called Keep It Classy. Keep it classy, okay? Keep it classy. Yeah. And then we move on to this shade. I love this shade. This shade is called Lamisi. We named it Lamisi because we needed to name one of the shades after Lamisi. And whilst we were creating the shade, Lamisi was not feeling well, like she was not doing well. So Evita and I thought about it, and then we said we should definitely name one of the shades after Lamisi because she was going to be one of the next people that Evita would have done a collection with, if not even the first person Evita would have done a collection with. And she was my friend, and we bonded over YouTube, over a lot of things. And funny enough, the first time we all worked together for Evita's first lipsticks, which is the Lip Tender lipsticks, Lamisi and I fell in love with number 9, which was the red shade, and I thought the perfect shade to name the hair after would be the red shade. So let me see. This palette and shade is for you. You would always be in our hearts and always be with us. So the next shade is called Lord. The orange shade is called Lord. I didn't want to write L-O-R-D because I wouldn't want us to use the Lord's name in vain. But then that L-A-W-D, this shade definitely means Lord, our Lord and Father. And also when you use it, it's so fire. You're like, Lord. Yeah. And then the very last but not the least is this black shade called Lady in Black. Every lady needs a black dress. So let's go ahead and Lady creates in black. These are the pigments. Let me tell you about the names. This one here is like a gold shade. It's called Thriving 30. Your girl is 30 and thriving. So yeah, that's the shade. Let me open it up so you see it. And it was the perfect name because we actually wanted to launch these on my birthday, on my 30th birthday, but we couldn't. So this is Thriving 30. It's a gold shade. Like, you love it. It's so intense. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's intense. It's just beautiful. Thriving 30. The next one is Get You Some. It's like a purple, dark purple shade. Get you some, because you definitely need to get you some. Get you some of the collection, okay? Get you some. So this is it. If you're looking for a dark smoky look, we actually use Get You Some on for the campaign. We use Get You Some for the dark look, but we use some of the shades in the palette and Get You Some on top of it. So last but not the least, the last shade. This shade is called First to Do. I know what you're thinking. First to do, first to do, first to do. And you know, initially when the name came up, I was like, let me be humble. But then as I thought about it, I was like, nah, no lady, not today, not today. We are going to claim this and we are going to shout it on the rooftop. We are going to shout it on top of our voice. This is the first collection of its kind in Ghana, so accept it, okay? Just accept it. Don't mind me, but like on a more serious note, it's like what we Ghanaians tend to do, including myself, is to downplay our achievements. We tend to do that a lot. And then when someone says, oh, you're pretty, and you're like, oh no, thank you, but no, like, I'm okay. No, you're pretty, thank you, and then move on. Why do you need to play it down for the other person to feel better or whatever it is that we tend to do? I feel like it's a Ghanaian thing and we tend to do that a lot. So First to Do is here to let you know that it's okay not to boast, but then it's okay to accept what you've done and accept your achievements. Like, be proud of it. Basically, First to Do is here to let you do that. So it's here to encourage you to do just that. So you are the first to do, you are pretty, you have the brains. Just say thank you, and then let's keep it moving, pushing, okay? This pigment is so beautiful. When you look at it, you think it's one shade, but it has a reflex of purple in the. That is first to do. So what I want to do is I want to do a really simple look that I've been doing for ages. You guys have been seeing this on my page a lot, but I've never shared what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the palettes that I've messed up. The other one is a clean palette. Let me just dig into this. So what I do is I take December and put in that in my crease. Just look. Just look at the pigment, guys. So with this look, like I said, I'm showing you an everyday look. So really simple, really simple, all mattes, no shimmer, everyday look. Something that you can do and then you are out the door really quickly, but then get that beautiful glam look, matte, that you can actually do if you don't know how to do eyeshadow. Like, you are the one I'm speaking to. The extra looks, we'll do that later. I'm taking K, the dark brown, and patting her all over my lid. Just be careful when you're doing this, you don't take this all over your brows, like up all the way to your brows, because it will be too dark and then you lose the transition color. But if you do lose the transition color, you can go back in with December and put that back in there. Taking just a tiny bit of December just to blend out the edges so it's not too harsh. And then I go back in with December on my lower lash line. You can use a smaller brush to do this, but if you guys know anything about me, you know I use one brush for most of my looks. I'm going to apply some mascara on my eyes. This doesn't even take 2 seconds to do. Like, I'm like 2 minutes, like 2 seconds, like 1 minute. So if you are not a lashes person, you can leave your eyes like this and have a really simple, everyday, very simple look and then run out of the door. But if you are a lashes person, you can pop in your lashes at this point. But what I'm going to do is line my waterline with a black pencil. It makes it more smoky. And then line the top of my eyes as well. just to intensify the look. Yeah, just to intensify the look a little bit more. So I'm going to pop in my lashes and I will be back. So my lashes are on. Do you guys see what just like happened? It just changed the entire look. You can just see how the look just ties in together. This is it. Simple brown smoky eye for every day. You can just walk around like this. Like, I don't even have on earrings, but like just look at how the makeup just like looks. It's simple, 2 colors, December and K, and it's just taking the look to like a whole different level. And then I just put Evita's Kick Off lip gloss. I just used that on my lip. You guys know I love my clear gloss, so this is it, guys. But yeah, this is the look. It's an everyday glam. It's simple, it's easy. I've done this look like 1,000 times on my Instagram. I'll be showing you guys some of the looks that I created with the palettes that you had absolutely zero clue about. I'll be sharing that soon. So I have this look. This look I created on my Instagram was this look. I used these 2 shades to do this look. It's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing I created on this look. I just took my hair back and then I was edgy. But yeah, so you can get just the palette for 120 cedis, just the palette, and the pigments are going for 45 cedis. But you can get the set for 160 cedis, and you can get the PR box, the set, which includes the candle. Let me get the candle to show you. Then you can get the PR box, which includes the candle, the mini candle, and the palette plus the pigments. So you can get the entire collection for 200 cedis. So make sure you get it. If you pre-ordered before today, the launch day, you got it at a discount. The palette was going for 110 and the pigments were going for 40 cedis. But if you couldn't get it, you can still get it now. Make sure to get the entire collection. Just get everything, just so you support me. Just get everything. Just get the entire collection. Get the PR box so you have everything, and you can also at least smell the candle and make a purchase. Make sure to go out there and buy. I'll leave the link in the description box, so you can just click on the link to shop. Make sure you get something. Get everything. Get the entire collection, okay? Get the entire collection and support your girl, okay? So I'll see you in my next video. My next video would have a different look. I'll be creating multiple looks with the palette and pigments as well. So I'll see you guys. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe, and adios. Thank you very much for watching.